So this lecture is about CrewAI. I hope everyone knows what is CrewAI. So this is one of agentic AI framework, and we use CrewAI mostly when we need agent to collaborate. So this is we learn here how the agents collaborate. So, first of all, let's just go through simple scenario. So, we have a task to write a content, and we have first agent. It is a research specialist agent, and goal of this agent is to conduct thorough research on any topic, and we can assume that the agent is an expert researcher with access to various sources. So now we have a next agent. It is a content writer agent, and the goal is to create engaging content based on the research. So the backstory of this agent is it is a skilled writer who transforms research into compelling agent. So now whenever the agents need to collaborate with each other, because task of research agent is to do the research, and the content writer agent is to write the content in the compelling way. So there are two tools. One is a delegate work tool, so that we can assign agent a task, and second is the question tool ask, so that the agent can talk to each other, can gather the information. And now next there will be a third agent, that is editor agent. So one will be the research doing. So first it will do the research, another agent will write the content, and the third one will edit the. So it is a collaborative pattern, research, write and edit. So now if we are coming back to our coding part, so to enable the collaboration, there is a allow delegation which need to be turned true. Similarly, the agent who want to ask the question, here also we need to enable asking question. So the allow delegation should be turned true. And so here you can see collaboration in action. So first we have defined the agent as a research specialist with goal, backstory. Similarly, another agent is the writer, and the third is the editor. So here we have assigned the task that you need to write an article about future of AI, and the article should include this. So to make the collaboration, we need to have a collaborative crew. And this process is sequential because it was research, write, and edit. So this was the collaboration pattern we have talked about: research, then write, and then edit. So the task is assigned for each agent: research task, writing task, editing task. And if we need to have a hierarchical collaboration, so here you can see now we have one project manager, second is the researcher, and third is the writer. And here you can see, because it is a project manager, so the delegation tool is turned true. But for the researcher, it is specialist focused on their expertise. So here we have turned delegation task as a false. Similarly, for the writer agent, it also has to do the task by itself. So here also delegation is false. And the project task to create comprehensive market analysis, executive summary. So here we have defined the agent to the manager. Manager can only delegate tasks, no one else. And then under the crew, we have all these three agents: manager, researcher, writer, and here the process is hierarchical. And who is our manager with LLM communication? That is GPT. So whenever we need to collaborate the agent, so there should be a clear role definition. So like whether it is a market research analysis, whether it's a technical content writer, then strategic delegation enabling, which we have already given. So the content lead, here it is true, it can delegate the task, but who is focusing on expertise only, there is no delegation. So allow delegation. And if we need to share the context, so this is, we need to clearly assign the task description, what it has to do, and what are the things where we found some issues. So first of all, we should check the delegation should be enabled. And if there is too much back and forth, that means agent are asking questions, so progress. So solution is we should provide better context. So we can see example, write a technical blog post about machine learning. Context is target audience is software developer with basic ML knowledge, the length, and it include core example, etc. Similarly, delegation loop. So in the case of manager, allow delegation is true, but in the case of specialist, allow delegation should be false. And there are some advanced collaboration features where we have a role of senior developer, which will lead projects and coordinate with team members. So here also the delegation is turned true. And if we want to monitor the collaboration, so here is this step callback track underscore collaboration. So if delegate to coworker, then it will print that delegation is occurred. And if they need to ask the question to the coworker, so this is the code to monitor the collaboration. And to remember the past collaboration, we have to turn memory to true. So this is all about how the CrewAI works.